All right, and hello to all my beautiful people. How you guys doing? All right, today we are doing a gameplay reaction of 11 minutes showing off the layers of fear. Now, I did play the first layer of fear. I didn't play the second one. I'm probably going to do that before this game comes out. Play the second one, then go into this one. Again, I'm not much of a horror fan, but I am intrigued. I do look at some horror games and stuff and watch people do let's play videos and stuff. I do play it at times depending on what horror game. Like, for me, I'm more leaning towards psychological horror than it is like being chased around by a monster and stuff. I like that. I tend to lean on more of those than, the whole chase around, hide in a closet type of monster game, horror stuff. I'm not with that stuff. But when they announced this, I was very surprised by it. I wasn't expecting it was going to go back to Layers of Fear. I thought maybe they moved on, but here we are. We are back into Layers of Fear. I'm very excited. Again, they got two projects in the works. They're doing the remake of the Silent Hill 2 remake. That's gonna I do want to play that. It's on PlayStation 5 and on the PC. I think this is either a console exclusive. I think it's either a console exclusive or a time exclusive. I could be wrong. But if it does come out, I'm gonna play it on PC, of course. Just like Layers of Fear, I'm gonna definitely play it on PC as well. So everything is all good. But you know the deal. I'm going to let this play out, the whole thing, and then we'll go back. We'll go through it, and I'll tell you what I like, what I don't like, and maybe some of my concerns, my opinions, breaking down some stuff. And I really am excited. I do want to play this game. So yeah, so if you do enjoy, make sure, like, share, comment, subscribe, and, without further ado, let's get started in watching the gameplay and give you my honest reaction. I got it on 1080p. And okay, we should be good to go. Let's start this. Down a little bit.
Dear, congratulations once again on winning our competition. Let us repeat, your submission astonished us, and we are delighted to welcome you in our hermitage. Make yourself at home. The whole lighthouse is at your disposal.
Might as well make some good use of the phone while I'm here.
Hello?
Hi, darling. I'm calling to let you know I'm here. Can you believe the agency already called to see if I was working?
That's insane. Did you at least have time to settle in a bit? How's the lighthouse? Inspiring? Spooky? Haunted?
All of these things. I was just looking around when you called. It's certainly something. How are you? Do the meds work?
Don't you worry about me, Mama. This is your time to do your work, to live your life.
Well, maybe you're right. I should probably get to it then. Bye, son. Love you.
Love you too, Mama.
Interesting.
Is this the right door for you?
No excuses, no accidents, no weakness. Just fire from the depths of your soul. Finish it.
Oh shit. Damn.
I thought it would be harder. It should be harder. Bones shouldn't break so easily. Why can't you understand? I'm working in here. I swear if I'm interrupted one more time.
really fucked up.
The only thing that could make her smile. I needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one. Obviously, this was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
That sounds familiar.
He comes to me at the bottom of the bottle, the horned master of cubism. We drink to the fall of reality, till the shapes sharpen, and I cut myself on the rectangular, infinitely straight edges of my glass, and he retreats to his nest in the iris of my left eye.
Together.
Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Damn, holy shit. Wow. All right. God damn, we got a lot to unpack here. Wow. That was really good. I'm actually very impressed. Really, really good. So let's put the volume down a little bit. Let's go back to the beginning. I'm gonna just put the volume down a little bit low. So I'll give it like this. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I like the tone of it and how it sets up. I like it when it just sets up like this, where it just builds up to like more and more of the madness and stuff. Again, the graphically looks amazing. It really looks good. Very impressed by it. The lighting, the mood of it is pretty much well done. I'm liking it. I want to go to that part right here because that picture, I think we have seen that picture from the first Layers of Fear, if anything. And I think you're probably gonna see it in the second game, maybe. Like I recognize that photo, the painting and stuff from the first game, for sure. I don't know if it's in the second game, maybe, but I definitely recognize this one. I like the build up and the attention to detail, and it seems like there's more things you can explore around in this like creepy lighthouse. I don't know if we're gonna be playing through the game in this creepy lighthouse, or because it seems like this character right here is a she's a black character. So, but in the other gameplay, I think like you're playing as a white protagonist. I don't know if this might be maybe the old protagonist, or this is a different perspective from that protagonist with the painting and stuff, because you could recognize the painting in that one. But quickly, let's hear some of the voice and the dialogue real quick.
Hello?
Hi, darling. I'm calling to let you know I'm here. Can you believe the agency already called to see if I was working?
That's insane. Did you at least have time to settle in a bit? How's the lighthouse? Inspiring? Spooky? Haunted?
All of these things. I was just looking around when you called. It's certainly something. How are you? Do the meds work?
Don't you worry about me, Mama. This is your time to do your work, to live your life.
Well, maybe you're right. I should probably get to it then. Bye, son. Love you.
Love you too, Mama.
So the voice acting and the dialogue, I'm liking. I really do. I think that's fantastic. Definitely is another thing that I noticed and throughout the game itself was the fact that if you pick up notes and stuff, like you get to hear you know the the voice of the dialogue from the note. You could actually hear it and while you're walking around and stuff like that. But it's really good. It's really cool. I'm really liking it. They kept it like the same like the original. They just added some improvements to it. Let's fast forward it a little bit. Again, lighting effects in here looks really good. It feels creepy. It feels very, like is a very how would you say it? Like claustrophobic. From the first game, I felt like that too. This one they really step it up a whole nother level with this one. What else? So we got a new weapon now. Now we got like something we could defend off, which is a lantern. So we're not doing the whole like, hide, whatever, stuff like that, which is good. So we got a lantern to kind of light our way, and it does consume a lot of the the lamp the in use of it, which I don't know. I mean, it could be a good and bad thing. I mean, for me, I would like this to be a little bit slower because it seems like it goes a little bit too fast because you're not really like using it all that much. I mean, yeah, if you use it, yeah, it should drain out like if you're attacking, but in just like in a standstill, like you just walking around with a lantern, it should go a bit more slower than that. That's maybe one little gripe about that, but I think it's a great idea to now we have some sort of like weapon or something to kind of defend ourselves, lighting our way through, going through stuff. We got keys and other things, so This game looks very, very interesting. It's going to be a lot of exploring and stuff. I really like the attention to detail where, like, this painting right here with this head got cut off. It almost look, yeah, like I thought that was a real head for a minute, just like really like sticking out for a minute, and I had to double take, like, oh wait, that's in the painting. This is just drooping down from here. That's crazy. It really is. And this is what I like, the attention to detail and stuff. Again, the lantern is just one of my little gripes. I think this one needs to slow down a little bit more because it looks like it drains out way too fast. And then, like, again, but I do appreciate the fact that when you look at this, it looks pitch black. Like, it looks like it's very dark, very hard to see, very hard to navigate. Again, the sound effects in this one sounded really good, very creepy, and there's some lines in there that does kind of reference back to the first game. So, it's very interesting, very intriguing. I cannot wait to see what else this got to offer. And just a note from before, like when I say there was a black, the main character was a black female character. Now we're playing as a different character. You could tell from right here. But I'm not sure who are we playing as, what are we playing as. I don't know if that one from before was like the prologue or that's just, I don't know. So it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to play out. But so far, I'm really liking it. It feels very scary, like before. So they really outdone themselves, Just want to skip ahead a little bit. Now, this one right here is very intriguing because it feels like I think we have been here before in the last game, like the very first game. So it makes it more interesting.
I needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one. Obviously, this was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
See, like that, it seems to me that it sounded familiar, where it sounded like just like in the previous game that we was playing. Like, it's almost like word to word. I could be wrong about that, but it seems like to me that we're going back to the same place as familiar, but this is a little bit, maybe might be more different, more twisted. I don't know. We got to see how the game, like when it does come out, I want to play it and see how it is. But so far, it seems familiar. See, when you look at the painting right here, this seems like a very familiar painting. I think we have done this painting like this, unless this is going to be a lot more different. But I feel like this is familiar. Like I seen this painting, or I have done this type of painting, where we have to collect stuff and then the painting and stuff. The other thing is too, I think they cut it, but I don't see the dresser drawers, the drawers or the cabinets where you find certain items. You open up the cabinet, it tells you the story and stuff, and then the painting and stuff. But I think they are doing it a little bit different because usually the cabinets will be on this corner of the wall. The painting is right here, but I'm thinking now they're gonna do something different over here. Because you got all these like portraits hanging up and stuff. Probably this will play a role this time around in the cabinet. So I don't know, to me it's very interesting. We do see like we could pick up some items and stuff along the way, so I don't know what else items could we pick up if it is going to be usable. I mean, other than just keys, but it seems like we can pick up candles. There's other items too. I noticed that before she picked up the saw from the beginning. I know a saw from over here in this little section, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. So yeah.
I thought it would be harder. It should be harder. Bones shouldn't break so easily.
So now we can actually like pick up items that we see, and then it's going to be carried with us. I think it was before, if I'm not mistaken, in the first game, you pick up items, but you put them back where it belongs. You put them down. So now this time around, I think we can actually pick up items and carry it. I think not every item, but like items like that is not going to be at the table, you know, or whatever. So that's interesting. Say the least. What else that I noticed? Other than that, you know, the atmosphere, the voices, and the dialogue, characters, and stuff is all interesting, is all good. It got me, you know, intrigued. Now we could take a look at some of the puzzle solving, right? And this is one of those things I also think is also familiar. Just real quick. This part is easy to forget. I'm not sure that's a callback from the first one. Could be wrong that where this was shown from back in like when it first released in 2016. Or I could be mistaken, but I think there was like this, so I'm not sure. So but I'm liking it. I really am liking it. You know, the doors and stuff like that. I know in that first beginning part, you know, where that girl, she had the door wide open. Honestly, I usually close my doors right behind me because in this game, I always do that. Just in case if something were to come through, I know, like, you know, whatever A to B and stuff. And this is what I like about it too, where you actually can pick up notes, you can rotate it, maybe there might be some clues, some hints, which that is great. And also we actually get like a nice, you know, font right here, you know, to read it. And also the voice is actually the voices of the other characters that is reading this out loud while you put away the note and it's still being read. That's another thing that's really cool and that's great. I don't know whether or not they're going to have a replay of notes and stuff like that. Maybe like if you collect enough notes or you collect certain things and stuff, you could actually like have it read out loud again. So I don't know. They might put that in the game. I'm hoping so. But that's a really nice touch. I really like that where if you don't want to stand there and just look at this, you can just literally pick it up, put it away, and then it'll keep on reading the dialogue. And as you like walking towards the next area, doing what you got to do or picking up items. So I really like that touch.
To the fall of reality, till the shapes sharpen, and I cut myself on the rectangular, infinitely straight edges of my glass. And he retreats to his nest, in the iris of my left eye.
So we do have these puzzle solving stuff, which looks amazing. Really cool, really interesting. And looks like we got one out of the two. And it looks like we do have enemies, so they will come after you and stuff. I'm really liking this. So I like the music, the tempo of the music is going up and you're panicking. You gotta look for these gears and stuff. I really like this. behind you.
We
Ooh.
belong together.
Ooh, that right there scared the fuck out of me. For real, that really does. I don't know. I'm liking the game so far. What I'm seeing, what I'm liking and stuff, and it seems like, you know, we're gathering puzzles. There's puzzles in the, you know, in the environment and stuff. You're going through hallways and stuff. You're hearing cues and the music is going. Your heart is racing. You're trying to figure out where these enemies are coming from. It's very dark, so it makes it very hard to see. So that lantern does come in handy. I just don't like the lantern to be like burning so much if you're not really attacking. You're just holding it just so you can have light, but it's just like the bar goes pretty quick for that. I would like to slow it down just a tab. Just slow it down a little bit, and then when you attack, you know, you can make the bar go all the way up, you know, like that's totally understandable. But I think slow down the tab just a little bit. If you're just holding it, you're not really attacking an enemy. That's the only gripe that I have. I think everything else is like really good, is a-okay. I'm feeling it. And it gets me excited to go jump back into the world of Layers of Fear. So at least this time we're not having to like run and hide to the closet. Maybe that might be in the game, but hopefully it's just more like, you know, we can actually have these tools to kind of like defend ourselves and, you know, the kind of attack and defend a little bit, but also being very careful that maybe, you know, if we kill one enemy, it might spawn behind us, it might spawn into another room trying to follow us. So it's going to be very interesting. I would like to see it. Hopefully they got some dynamic stuff, like maybe like there might be a different playthrough, like where, let's say for example, you might go through this little section, right? And then maybe the thing is not right behind you. It could be like on the right, on the left, could be in front of you again, could be over here. So it will make it a very interesting, you know, kind of playthrough and stuff, you know? Like it has a little bit of randomness here and there, you know? But other than that, yeah, Layers of Fears, I really am excited. I can't wait to dive back in to play it. There seems to be some callbacks. There's a lot of still unanswered questions and stuff, like what's the settings gonna be, where it's gonna take place, are we going back to the original place, or this all takes place in the night house? Are we dealing with new characters, old characters, flashbacks? There is so much to, you know, like I need some answers, but you know, so many questions, but I need some answers. But other than that, it seems to be good. I'm really liking the game. I think this is going to be very successful. I don't know when it's going to come out. Again, it's in 2023, early 2023. But you know, I would like to see this coming out in like, I don't know, in October, like the first week of October, or even in late September. I would love to see this game to be like late September, early October. Be a good time to play it. But then again, Starfield is at September, so probably, yeah, maybe like early 2023. I don't know if they could release it in June, but yeah. So I don't know. Let me know what you think, you guys. Do you really like Layers of Fear? Are you interested in getting this game? Are you not getting this game? You just want to watch somebody else play it? Let me know in the comment section down below. But I guarantee you, when this game does drop, I will be doing a live stream and doing a let's play on this. It's going to be a lot of fun. But until that time, I'll see you guys on the next video. Make sure you like, share, and also subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.